Yo, sometimes I just want to speak my mind. So I'm gonna address that the 73 million JMD. I'm gonna address, you know, him being a granddad, and then I'm gonna tell everybody because a lot of people have been asking. I really want to thank you right away for that, but a lot of people have been saying, "Yo, you ain't been uploading content," and it hasn't been that long, but I'm gonna still address it. So my first thoughts is, yo, man, I had to gather my thoughts sometimes, but it's like, dog, it's not the code for another person to be checking pockets. That's what females do. Females check males' pockets. They go, yo, I want to know if he's really about that life that he says he is. Boom, like, yo, is he really, really balling like da 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 da? Because a bunch of people front, right? So for all these other vloggers, news channels to be involved in like another man's money, it just seems so weird to me. It's like I don't know what you're teaching the youth nowadays, but I think that they still should be brought up on the code, like, you don't check another man's pockets. And the big thing is, any person that comes from a harsh environment, that comes from the lower life of society, that comes from a rough upbringing, just like myself, all you want is for them to do good. Like, even the other side, like, you say, oh, I've been Gaza forever now. I mean, it's real. Like, the whole shit is real. So it's like, yo, you claim that, right? Even the other side, I'm happy if they're making bread and they're able to lift up their family and lift up other people from the ghetto. That's the realest shit you can ever think of. So like me seeing a bunch of people who's talking about Kartel's pockets, I'm like, yo, it's like, shouldn't you just be like, yo, he made good money off of an album, made album sales, we praise him, or we just leave it alone? That's it. We don't even talk about it. We could disrespect in silent, you see what I'm saying, and say, yo, I'm jealous of that, or whatever like that, right? So the next thing I want to cover is Lico Adi. He's what, 15 years old? He got an older woman, right? So I seen how the Gleaner, or was it the Star? The Star tried to run him through the mill, try to bring it upon Kartel, first of all, for something that has nothing to do with him as his immediate family. And all he should do is be a proud grandfather no matter what the situation. Yeah, we understand no kids should have babies that young, but if you check through history, how he came up was kids having kids with kids compared to nowadays standards. I'm not going to advocate for that. But at the same time, if you're in a situation where you come from a strong family environment, like Kartel and Shorty are very supportive parents. I grew up just a mother, never met my father. It would be worse, I think, for me. And we grew up with no money. Have no money, right? So it's different. If you have money and you have a great support system, it will, I think in his situation is better off than most. It's been throughout history a bunch of white people too. So I don't know, like, again, the vloggers, and I heard a woman talking to oh man, I wish I could remember his name, but he had such a good conversation. He was so like, he kept his composure and stuff, and this woman was going crazy, and she had a problem with Kartel, like a real problem with Kartel, and I think she's from Uptown or whatever. And it's like, this is just the reality of a normal life from how I grew up, where I come from. Some people, they have kids young, some people they don't. I'm not advocating for it. I'm not against it either. You know what I mean? It's populating Jamaica, which is a great thing to me, and it's a good offspring, I believe, that's going to be productive in society, because Kartel is productive in society, his sons and his whole network is productive in society. So I believe that's nothing but another blessing to Jamaica. So it's like wow that people pardon me, but that people are so into this type of business, like the newspaper and everything. I get it. He's headlines for everything, but it's like, yo, man, it's like, yo, some things you should respect him for doing. So like the songs, like, School, like those songs are, to me, is like some of the illest songs ever. So it's like every man has a duality. They have a good and an evil side, you know what I mean? So as long as your good side outweighs your evil side, I think you're a good man in society. And he does far better things on earth than he's ever, in my eyes, than he's ever done on the opposite side, promoting to whatever. Every artist, every human, every movie director, they promote violence, death, they promote love, life. So it's just the entire encompassing world. That's the best part about dancehall and hip hop compared to being like classical, where classical it can explain. So I'll take back that statement. Every music can explain the good and bad, and they always do. So it's just like, yo, mad people, like saying anything against us. This is none of our business, man. We should just watch how Little Adi, what he does, and his baby mother, how they move, and we should celebrate them if they do great in life. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, to me, it's so weird, like how people's mindsets are. I get it. The bloggers, vloggers, whatever you want to call, like us. The whole point is to get views. I get it, and I fight with myself every day. Yeah, I can make a stupid headline. Yeah, I could say something crazy. Yeah, I could do anything like that, but I have composure and I hold myself to like a moral, a value set, where I'm like, yo, I don't need to sensationalize or lie about stuff to get views. Like, it's a slow process getting more views and growing the righteous way, I guess. But it's never wrong in my eyes to praise somebody who's doing better than you at life and give them their just due, give them their props. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't see anything wrong with building up other people. I do see things wrong with tearing down other people. I see it all the time. I see mad people like just trying to tear down other people in their profession. I get, like, dancehall is a blood sport, and the bloggers, we all come from the same thing. But at the same time, you know what I mean? It's like, go at your enemy for the music or for some shaky lifestyle. I guess you could do that, or whatever you want, right? Come at them for that. But don't come, it's so weird to me, coming after people for how good they do. I don't think I ever seen that before. It's like, you're mad at how good someone does, that's wild to me. So it pissed me off, so I had to speak about it. And then second, like a bunch, but a lot of people, man. A lot of people has been saying, yo, you haven't made no content, you good, we just checking on you, da-da-da. And it's like crazy that any person that I never met in the physical would check up on me or do anything like that. So to me, it's kind of like wild. But at the same time, it makes me feel like I owe somewhat of an explanation to if I just go silent off of Instagram, YouTube, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, not the public eye, but like the people who view my content. Like, if I just disappear, it's like Eminem, right? In that battle movie where he 8 Mile, where he battled the dude and he just told everything that was bad about his lifestyle so he couldn't use it against him in the next round. Well, I guess this is how I can explain that. So you see, I got a new set, right? So the new set isn't a come up. I lost my house, right? So I worked mad hard my whole life for that. I lost my house. So my best friend, he's letting me stay at his crib. He's I've had ups and downs my whole life. So my best friend, after I got out of jail, done with all that stuff, I was homeless. He let me live here. I fixed my whole life up. I bought a house. I did wonderful in life. He helped me out, and then years and years later, like 6, 7 years, I fail again. I'm back. Lost my crib, right? Um, ever since COVID started, if I say that, they'll probably block my shit. But ever since that started, I haven't seen my son, bro. And all my day ones know how hard I fought to see my son, and it was a battle. And now, since that started, she sent me a letter one day from a doctor saying I can't see him, and then I asked for FaceTime. Never heard a thing back. So I can't even like see him on FaceTime or whatever. And I'm like exhausted, bro. I've been fighting courts, taking off work, doing everything, and it's just like, yo, man, this shit never ends, bro. So I fought so hard, and I've been seeing him. Everybody could check how good I am with him. I'm the best father I could be. You know what I mean? And then the reason I lost the house and everything, I pay her 40% of what I make. My check, our construction, goes to her. All right? I'm just telling it all, man. So when I lost my crib, and I ain't been seeing my kid, and then when I lost my crib, I had to get rid of my dog. I love my dog. I raised her since a little puppy. I had to get rid of her, and it's like, yo, I always lose shit in life. Everything. My mother, you know, my son, my dog, my house, my best friend. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, everybody's like goes away. All my aunties, my uncles. So I always feel like a loss. You know what I mean? Like I'm at always a losing position, but I always jump out of it somehow. That's like one of my best traits. So I always go through the worst fucking shit. And I know other people have their shit that's way worse than me. But sometimes I get, you know, I lose motivation. Because it's like, yo, man, it's like my jobs lately have been murdering me, hurting my back, like crazy jobs, like not normal shit, where it's like nice new construction is like fucked up shit hurting me. So everything just piled on. Then I'm like, yo, I'm kind of like in a funk, like in a depression or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like I lost everything again. Got to start from square one. So when I first got here, I started working mad hard, and I was going crazy and like putting out a lot of content. And then I just was like, damn, yo, I failed at life again, yo. Always fail at life, bro. I'm the worst at life, I swear. So, whoever made it to the end, everybody else can piece out clips that they want. But this is my real life. I'm the realest blogger ever. You can use my life against me, but this is my story. And, you know, big ups to my 2 best friends ever on earth. You know what I mean? They always support me. And, yo, I always come back. So, I always stay strong. This ain't no sob story or nothing. You know what I mean? I always kill it. I go into a little bit of a self-loathing period, and then I come back out and I'm stronger. Always come back stronger. So, I said all that to say that, yeah, I think I'm gonna come back right now, man. I think I finally got out of my funk. I think I sat for like 2 weeks, played video games, watched some YouTube movies, slept more than I ever slept in my life. Now you back. Alright, so bless up, Gaza Nation.